stopped being home from after primary school.
Oh, wow.
So say after 10 years, I was off. So because same as university, of course, I had to stay in school.
Welcome back to Grape Family Adventure. This is our family vlog. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch our YouTube channel. If today is the first time watching our YouTube channel, please do us a favor, consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Now, today I want to continue my subject on boarding school system. Now, in my previous video, I talked about how two Nigerians were being molested, and one was molested and one was bullied to his death in boarding school house system. Now, I believe that there are so many myths, things that are not true surrounding boarding school system. Now, boarding school system has been there for a very long time, but people are still falling for this boarding school system myths, and they are falling for this, and they are doing their children much harm and irreparable damage. One of the boarding school system myths is that when they send their kids to boarding school, they will be well behaved and they will be well behaved. Now, one of the reasons why most parents send their children to boarding school is because most of the time, children can be very troublesome. Children can be very difficult. Children can be very problematic in the sense that while they are growing up, they you have to shout and call, hey, don't do this, don't do that. That is why God gave these children to you, so that you can be the leader. You can be able to train them and lead them in the right path. Now, sending your children to boarding school will never bring the best out of these children. It will bring the worst out of them. Now, a lot of children, when you send them off to boarding school, because they are problematic, they become so worse and they are damaged. A lot of children have been damaged because they were being shipped off to boarding school, and that is why the responsibility of training children has been given to parents. No matter the circumstance, okay, you should be the one training your children. It is the lack of parental authority and responsibility why boarding schools are still existing today. Listen, traditional school has always been there for a very long time, and the children or parents understood their responsibility to train up their children in the way of the Lord. That is why those fathers turned out to be good, even though they do not attend boarding school. Why then are you sending your boarding school if you never went to boarding school? Another reason is that most people believe that they will be well behaved. Okay, my children will be well behaved when they are under the tutor of another person. That is wrong. It's very wrong. Your children will never be well behaved if they are under the tutor of other people. They can respect other people, but they can never be well behaved if you don't monitor them. There are some things that you will condone, or there's something that you will accept, okay, and that other people will not accept. So you should be the one monitoring the behavior of your children. You know what they are doing. You know what they engage in. You know who their friends are. You don't know what the friends of your children. That's why boarding school is not good. That is another myth. The first myth is that they will be well trained. The second myth is that they will be well behaved. You need to be careful of that. And the last one, this is popular, they will study well. Oh, when I send my children to school, they will study well. Listen, there are children that never go to boarding school. They are performing better than the children who go to Bible school. And that is the fact. How? Listen, you need to have time for your children, okay? There is time for study, education. There is time for things to do in their home. And that is why you should be the one monitoring all these things. Nobody can do your job better than you. That is the fact. And also, studying well, you can always create time for your children to study. Help them in their assignment. And let me say this before I close. Some children are filled with bitterness because their parents sent them off to to boarding school. Their parents send them off to boarding school, and they are filled with bitterness because children always want to be with their parents. So I want to say this. Listen now, boarding school is not a good choice for you to put your children. You need to understand that the God's given responsibility has been given to you. Parents should be the one taking care of their children. So boarding school is a total failure, and it will never help your children. It will bring more damage to them than help. Alright, hope that you're going to listen to this myth and be careful not to fall for this myth. The first myth is that they will be well trained. The second myth, they will be well behaved. And the third myth, they will study well. Okay? That will never help them. Alright, thank you so much for watching our YouTube channel. If this video has been helpful, consider subscribing, and I will see you next time in my next video.